Welcome back to A Year in the Loft with Alex. Today is album 5, track 2. I already have like a lyric idea or like a theme which I want to run with, which is something like we're up and down like an elevator, like a lift. But I want to try and incorporate this kind of elevator idea. As I did yesterday, I want to try and keep the production super minimal again. So yeah, a little bit like yesterday, I already have a guitar loop. And I already have some like swing kind of drums again. And I actually think I'm going to start kind of writing the song now, because I might literally just leave the production as guitar and drums unless anything else like sticks out to me that I want to add. I'm really kind of enjoying this laid back vibe. But yeah, that's what it's sounding like so far. So the guitar and drums, and I'm going to start writing. Lyrics are done. I'm not sure if you can see them here, not too many. And the actual idea I went with regards to the elevator, which I'm sure I'll talk about a bit more later on, was that the lyric is, she on the way up in the elevator, as in like this person, this woman, this girl is on her way back to where she belongs. Like she's been in a low place and she's on the way up back to like a good place. So yeah, I want to take a quick break, record the vocals, and I'll catch up with you in a sec. So literally for the last half an hour, there's been some like building work going on outside, and it's just been like... Anyway, they've stopped, so I'm gonna press record and take you through the production. So let's jump straight in. It started out with this guitar loop. And as you can see, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Once again, really minimal tracks to give it that kind of, as I say, coffee morning calm vibe. So yeah, it had this guitar loop from Splice. And then I added these drums. And I then thought for the chorus, like I did in yesterday's song, I'd add a bass line. And these other two tracks, the lead and this kind of synth loop, I wasn't necessarily going to keep. I literally have only kind of recently added them after I did the vocals, because there's the building work and I couldn't really record. So I kind of added this little line within the lead. And it kind of plays off what the vocal does. So it was really simple to add and kind of just gave the vocal like a little counter. And then finally, one of the things I found, which I'll solo, which I think kind of makes the song, is this. I'm not even sure how to describe it. It's like some haunted synth line. And if I play it all together, and they've just started building work again. It's fine, we'll continue, we'll power on. In yesterday's song, I actually only did a lead vocal, but for this one I did do a couple of backing just to give it some weight in the chorus, which I can play for you.
On the way up, in the elevator, on the way up. She on the way up, in the elevator.
And then I actually added some harmonies, just a little one.
Up, in the elevator, on the way up. She on the way up, in the elevator. She on the way up.
But with the harmonies and the backing, I kind of didn't want to take away from that lead vocal and that kind of laid back nature of it. So I've tried to be as minimal as possible. I have added some ad-libs, but I'm not necessarily sure they work, and I might not have them in the song.
She on the way up, in the elevator.
You know, maybe the ad-libs are a bit too much, but I've kept them in for now just to show you. So I'm going to play you a quick clip of the verse, and then let's talk about the lyrics.
Been down so many times, but I still see fire behind her eyes. for a way back up to where she belongs. And I know she's ready to right those wrongs. She on the way up in the elevator.
So, there you go. That is Elevator. Let's jump into the lyrics. So it starts out, verse 1, been down so many times, but I still see fire behind her eyes, looking for a way back up to where she belongs, and I know she's ready to right those wrongs. So I'm basically saying, you know, this woman she's this girl, she's down, but she's ready to get back up to where she needs to go. She's ready to fight. As I say, she's ready to right her wrongs, basically. And then into the chorus, I say, she on the way up in the elevator, on the way up, she on the way up in the elevator, she on the way up. In the elevator, on the way up. She's on the way up in the elevator, looking for a way back home. And what I mean by home is home used as the reference for like your happy place, your kind of safety net, your safe place. So like she's looking for her, not necessarily her home where she lives, but her home as in her safety. Verse 2, waiting for stars to align, don't need nobody by her side. She be looking forwards to where she wants to go, doesn't need to let anybody know. So I guess it's kind of like that female empowerment, like waiting for stars to align. She doesn't need anybody by her side, because she knows when the time is right, she'll do what she wants to do. She'd be looking forwards to where she wants to go, doesn't need to let anybody know. You know, she doesn't need to tell everybody what her plans are. She's just going to go and do it because she's that type of person. And then back into that chorus. It wasn't necessarily the original idea I had in the morning about like up and down on the elevator, but like just that vibe, she on the way up, she on the way up in the elevator, on the way up. I thought like it was really nice. It's kind of cute in a way without being cringy. But yeah, it's interesting because I played the song to my sister and she was saying that it could be like she's on the way up to heaven kind of, and I was like, oh well, I didn't mean that. But yeah, if you have any other thoughts about the lyrics, please write them in the comments down below. I'd love to hear what you have to think. If you haven't already, subscribe, like the video if you've enjoyed it, share it if you're feeling up to it. The audio will be out tomorrow. And yeah, I think that's it for Elevator, album 5, track 2. I will catch you guys in a few days' time. Bye bye and peace.